I was just walking around in Cyberpunk 2077, just immersing myself in this game when I realized, wow, this could very much be the future of our vacations. What do I mean with that? Like with that sentence? I was traveling in Asia for a while, just solo backpacking, and I realized that a lot of people there couldn't really afford to do all these big travels. Like the classic travels that the 19-year-old girl after finishing school would do and just do a gap year in Australia and stuff like that. They couldn't even think about just getting a flight to Europe, which is totally fine and totally normal. A lot of us would, if they just thought about it for like a few seconds, would realize that the currency in Vietnam is really weak, the economy is really weak, and most of the people there don't really have the chance to do this except for maybe 2 times in their life and just do like a very special travel. So what does that mean for our future? What does it mean for traveling in the future? In my personal opinion, things like this could be some of some like offers in the future. Just doing a virtual travel and going to a place you have never visited with your smart glasses, VR glasses, or maybe in the future with full dive VR technology or full dive technology. What does that even mean? What the fuck are you even talking about? Um, so full dive technology was established, or maybe you know about full dive technology through like mainstream media in forms of Ready Player One or Sword Art Online, which is an anime that has this kind of technology. In these animes and or in these kind of media, you can fully dive in a virtual world via technology. So you get a headset that connects to your brain waves and to your body, and your muscle reflexes are directly put into the game. So I am walking around here, and in real life, I would feel as if I was walking. And if I taste something, I would also, my taste receptors would taste that thing. If a light breeze would push past me, I would actually feel it. In that regard, these virtual worlds would feel almost or like identically to the real world. So if you're walking around like I do right now in like a red light district, you would really feel this kind of shady vibe, and you could interact with people. ¿Cómo estás? And go into shops like in this very great etablissement, and even could interact with virtual holograms like this one, or interact on the other hand with real people that want to sell your company for tonight. No, I'm just joking, but you could really do activities there. You could go swimming, you could go to the mall, to clubs, buy something, have your skins in the forms of outfits ready, and take vacation pictures there. In that case, it would feel like you were really there. So if you really wanted to visit, I don't know, Kyoto someday, you could visit it with one push of the button, go there, it's all mapped out, all the streets are there, people are there to interact with, you can go into the shops, shop for some digital items, and you would really feel like if you were there. And you could also go, like I do right now, go into the more shady areas of the city and just walk around it. You can freely explore the city like you would in real life. And if you think about it, in some form, we already are experiencing travel digitally. Some of my friends, they follow a lot of influencers on Instagram for travel advice, and they would just copy them bit by bit. Just see where they went and do the exact same travel like they did. And what I would ask you is the point of that? You could easily just do this digitally. If you just watch like influencer content and vlogs and already know what you're going to see, what you're going to experience, then why even bother going there? When I was solo traveling in Asia, I really on purpose did not do these kind of things very often, that I would go somewhere where I knew, oh, this is the famous 7-Eleven. And then I would go there and they're like, oh, I want to take a picture here. Ah.
Wow. You are, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm me. Yeah, take a picture of me, please. But you get what I'm saying, right? You could easily do this digitally if you are taking the same photos as everyone else, doing the same experiences, spending all that time on your phone anyway, and not being present in the moment, then you could actually just do it with your VR headset or whatever technology is available at the time. And here in Cyberpunk, as you might have noticed, it's a really diverse, big world. Now, right now you can only see the city, which with some things to do. You can't really go into a restaurant, order some noodles and stuff, but you can get a cab, go to the metro, ride the metro, which we will be doing now. You can drive with cars. You can just explore the city, and maybe for a lot of people this would actually be enough. Just walking around a city that they've never been to and just experiencing it. Only with the technology at hand. Wow, nice outfit, dude. So let's go into the metro and go to some other place. Just take this line. And in this world, maybe, or in this technology that's yet to come, you could actually go on a vacation with friends together and do
Next
activities
stop.
together.
Japantown South.
The thing is, I'm really looking forward to this kind of technology, but I'm really not
The
looking
use of
forward
combat cyberware on
to...
this train is strictly prohibited.
Please, why are you so loud? I'm really looking forward to this technology, but I'm really not looking forward to the implications that it will have on society. Because it's going to be infinitely easier to just spend your time in your home, in your room, and not interacting, not touching grass, as the saying goes. So I guess it would be kind of bad if people would go on virtual vacations. It would be like good for the climate, for like carbon emissions and stuff, but the social implications are
You're now
huge.
Japantown
On the
South.
other hand, if you just use it to explore virtual worlds like Cyberpunk 2077, then yeah, go for it. Like, really go for it. But this, I think it could be like a really cool showcase how how these virtual worlds would work. Because right now I feel really immersed, not like completely immersed, because I'm sitting here in my living room, on my couch, with a big screen in front of me. So I'm not really in the
Next
world
stop.
itself
Congress and MLK.
and having a VR headset or anything on me. So I'm not fully immersed, but I really feel like I'm riding the metro right now, and I I can't even imagine how this will feel in the future. But I guess if this technology really would go on the market, um, it would be really obvious who will be the greatest benefactor of it, or like the company that will release it, because in the past, like the biggest technological innovations that came out were all put through Apple. I don't like it that way, but it's the venue that all the mainstream new applications go through, or that a lot of them got through in the last years. So we'll see. I would appreciate it if it's not Apple, or if it's like another big company that does that, or maybe like a small company. I would like that, but we'll see. So I guess that's all for this video. Just some thoughts that I randomly had while playing Cyberpunk and just started clicking the recording button. So if you enjoy this kind of content, just give me a like and yeah, leave a comment how you feel about the future of vacations. Do you think this would be like feasible to have vacations in a virtual world, and might this be the future, especially for like people that live in underdeveloped countries or that can't even afford a real vacation anymore because of higher cost of living and generally more expensive flights and so on, so on. Oh, one final thought. The ads will go rampant on these VR things. You see in Cyberpunk, you may have noticed when we walked around earlier, there were a lot of ads. And you can also watch Watson Horror, like the new episodes. Sorry, I got distracted. So, yeah, it could be hell just spending a vacation because you're going to get bombarded with ads. There's a lot of more implications, but I kinda just quit the video here, and maybe I need to do another one. I don't know.